National television, along with political figures, for many, many years have glorified the actions of law enforcement with TV shows like Cops, and now they got live PD Cops. So, Cops TV show was first premiered in 1989. That was 31 years ago in the making. And now they have over 25 seasons under their belt, and it's been completely removed from our world. Now, several things have been completely removed recently due to the civil unrest. Gone with the Wind, gone. Paw Patrol, the kids' cartoon, gone. Cops and Live PD, gone. And more to come. Now, guys, don't get me wrong, because I'm not for glorifying police or glorifying that cops, go out and violate individual liberties every single day. But who am I to sit back and say that it needs to be removed? I feel like the same with everything. If somebody don't like it, turn it to something else. That's the freedom we have. And if one person has that freedom threatened, then so will everybody else. I mean, it's the domino effect when you mess with freedoms and liberties. The acts of taking something away or shutting something down or silencing someone, regardless if you like it or not, is nothing more than what we call thought police. And I mean, that's exactly what it is. Because the person that used to like it or used to like to listen to it can no longer, because somebody else has stopped them from doing that. And if you guys like that image there, I have a poster on the shirt store. The link's down in the description if you'd like to pick one up and help the channel out. If not, let's move right along. And get this, guys. The news outlet The Onion that does the spoof articles, they posted on Twitter that Quaker Oats replaces historically black, racist Aunt Jemima's mascot with the black female lawyer who enjoys pancakes sometimes. And they done this as a spoof. Now, within 6 to 8 hours later, we get the actual news story. Rolling Stones. That Quaker Oats plans to end the Aunt Jemima pancake syrup due to racism. I mean, the world has completely lost their mind. What is any of this actually going to change? I mean, tearing down a sign or tearing down a statue or changing a brand or a label or a bottle label. I mean, it's not going to do anything. Now, I tell you, they're letting all this stuff happen because it's a much easier way out for the ones who are behind running this country. And that, I'm talking about the Federal Reserve. Not one person is out there protesting against the Federal Reserve that has single-handedly enslaved every single American since the early 1900s. Now, guys, stick with me, because here's a little bit of history that, in a way, is no different than anything that we're living in today's time. In the early 1900s, West Virginia coal miners were basically owned by the coal companies. Approximately 35,000 coal miners and their families lived in what were called coal camps. And the security was ran what is now called by Pinkerton Company Agency. It's a security company. Now, that company strictly enforced curfews and civil obedience for all the coal miners and their families. Coal miners were not paid with cash or anything tangible. They were paid with what was called coal scrip, and it was paper or coins that were only to be used in the coal town stores that were ran by the coal companies. That was to pay for all the essential living items, working items, and the cost of living in the camp was also paid for with coal scrip. Now, the coal miners, they knew that the coal companies were working with the Pinkerton Security Company that was then called Baldwin Security. And they did it all working together to make their agenda work. Eventually, all the workers and their families had enough and decided the only way to win is to fight back. And that is what led to a very unheard of battle of Blair Mountain in 1921, which was the largest insurrection in the United States since the Civil War. During all this, the coal miners, they even came up with a song, and it was wrote by Tennessee Ernie Ford, and it was called 16 Tons. It goes, you load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter don't call me because I can't go, because I owe my soul to the company store. Now, this is no different than today. The Fed, they pay us all with funny money, while they sit back and absorb all the gold and the silver and all the tangible materials, like our houses and our cars and everything that we purchase. We think we own it because we pay with their funny money. But really and truly, even if it's paid off, if you don't pay the taxes, which they're working with the government every year, then they will come and they will collect anything that you consider that is yours. They will collect it, and it will then be theirs again. So therefore, we're getting the runaround. We're getting dished out funny money, while the elites are soaking up all the regular, hard, hammered down, stone solid gold and silver assets that's going to last a lifetime.
I owe my soul to the company store.
Just like these early 20th century coal miners, we, the American people too, owe our soul to the new modern day company store known as the Federal Reserve. Guys, make sure and leave this video a thumbs up, share it, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure and hit that subscribe button, you guys, before you leave this video.